Hey folks, welcome back to the Talos Principle. We're here at Beta 2, having completed most of the puzzles. We've got a few things left to do, including that time capsule over there. And did we read this? Yes, we did. That's where Faith gave up. Okay. Not where she died, but where she's like, I give up. I can't solve these puzzles. I'm just going to worship the designer. Anyway, let's check out the time capsule.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities. Silent roads stretching for miles. The Earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the Earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
As the end draws nigh, she can't help but contemplate what will the future be like after humanity is gone. You know what else I wonder? Like, the developers often went a really serious extra mile in some of these. I wonder if these hieroglyphics, if I could find some way to translate them, if they would have any meaning, or if they're just copy-pasted from actual hieroglyphic art, or... Like, I wonder if there's meanings here that we could translate. I'm not going to do it, but I do wonder. Alright, so we have one more puzzle to do here. This is going to use the fans, the hexahedron, and the connectors, and this is a yellow Z. Let's get into it. All right, Moonshot. That's the hint or the title of this puzzle, Moonshot. Obviously, we have a connector here. We've got a hexahedron there, powering a fan. Doesn't really do much for us. I suppose, theoretically, we could use the connector in this fan. Maybe go from there to there? Maybe? No, not quite. Looks like that's blocked. Even if it were up here, it wouldn't be able to do it. What else can we see? It's very dark in here. Be nice if we had a flashlight. F key does nothing. Okay. So we have a block and a connector and a fan. We could detach the fan if we want, although I don't know that that buys us anything either. And what do we have? We've got a second block, a light gate, and the piece that we're after. So I do think... All right, hold on. I think what we might want to do is try this. Let's see. So if we connect you to that, and then we plop you on here, and then move... Okay, that's not going to work. Let's try it this way. We'll connect you to this and that, and then put you on top of this, so you get a little extra height, and then power it on. There it is. There's the solution. Okay, that one just came to me pretty easily. Okay. I guess we're getting out of here now. I think that's it for Beta 2. I will need to head back and check. Did we get everything? No, we're missing the star. Okay, I can't remember. I think we found the star, but I wasn't quite sure how to solve it. So we might need to revisit some of these previous areas, see if I can find the star. Everything should be left the way we had it. No. Yikes. Well, maybe. Was the star in here? Is this puzzle in a state where I can't... I guess I could take this, come over here, take a look around. Do we have a star in here? I don't think we do. Oh, that's a connector, not a thing. Was there a star in here? I don't remember if we found where it is. I don't think it's in this one. All right. You know what? Since it is going to take me a minute to go find it, I think I'll cut the video here, and when I have some idea of what we're doing, I'll bring you guys back in. See you in a sec. Whoa! What? Oh, okay, hold on. This is new. So wait a minute. I've already got the jammer out here. Okay, so I've been running around trying to find this damn star for like 45 minutes. And I just thought I'd take a look in the area back here for like, you know, a QR code or a switch or something. And I found this. We've got a secret area here. I don't know if this has to lead to the star, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, so I've at least found the star. So now we need to get a red light here. So from somewhere over here, what do we have? Ah, there it is. Okay, so if I can get one of the connectors up here. Well, no, we need both of the connectors though, because we need one here and then one to go around the corner. All right. Okay, I see how it is. So, which connectors do I have here? I think I need that one open, and then I can grab this. Okay, all right, I think I've got it solved now. So it was mostly luck that I found this. I was just looking in the corner. Oh, we gotta, okay, hang on. Let me bring both of these over here. That's a tough one. I spent quite a while running around looking for that. I went to all 4 puzzles and I was like, what am I missing? There's got to be something. Well, you guys have heard me complain before. You know how it is. All right. So if we come up here, yeah, this is, okay, now that I found it, this one's not hard to solve. It's just hard to find. And fortunate also that we had that floating one from the one that we solved completed before we tried for this, because otherwise I would have been like, running around forever trying to figure out, well, how do I get a light in here? There we go. Okay, and with that, we've got the star. Very nice. Okay, so that completes beta. Was this beta 1 or beta? No, this is beta 2, right? Yeah, that completes beta 2. Found all 4 sigils and the star. Very nice. All right, on to area 3. We've got 4 sigils and a star again. I guess let's go. See what beta 3's about. Okay, I like that it's brightly lit. I'm not super fond of like super dark areas like the one we were just in. Lots of signposts. Let's start with the terminal. Okay, we're getting the library assistant here. Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandments. You say that consciousness is some kind of functional system, arrange bits of matter in the right order, and out springs sentience. That's all very well on paper, but if what counts is what something does, not what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? I don't think it is what... If what counts is what something does, not what it's made of. I don't think it's not just what it does. It's why it does it. So I'm not sure I'd go that far. What about a computer program? Suppose we built a perfect simulation of the brain, only it was made of transistors, not neurons. Wouldn't that be conscious? Well, a perfect simulation, I think it would. So what's the difference between the computer and the tin cans? They're both just man-made systems. Well, the computer's man-made, but it can do things that weren't intended. If it has a sense of, if it's a perfect replica of the brain, and it fully simulates a human brain, then there would be emergent phenomena. There would be thoughts and feelings and designs not made by the designer. I mean, we're already pretty sure of this. I'm beginning to think I'm a computer, and I know I'm conscious. Good old-fashioned speciesism, is it? You're made of different stuff to that guy, so he doesn't feel the pain when you burn down his house? Still, you're gonna have to have better grounds than that. I guess I don't have an option that gives me the ability to name the difference, but there is one. If that's what you really think, wouldn't we save ourselves an awful lot of time if you just admitted that consciousness is whatever very particular idea you've decided you like the sound of, and drop all this nonsense about complex systems? Admit that consciousness is whatever very particular idea you've decided you like the sound of, and drop all this nonsense about complex systems. No, I'm still pretty sure. Well, it sounds like those ideas are flat out contradictory to me.
I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words. His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Wow, okay. Hold on. So they're talking to each other. Let's finish what his thought was. It sounds like those ideas are flat out contradictory to me, to be each their own, I suppose. How consciousness can be so intimately familiar to you and yet so obscure, I just don't understand. Then Elohim butted in, and he replies, don't mind him. He's just worried that if you ask too many questions, you'll start to see through his shtick. Stick with me and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like you to think a bit harder about all this and get back to me. I'm sure there's still progress to be made. And then we get kicked out to the local resources. Interesting. So again, my suspicion, and I guess Josiwe version 99 suspicion, is that both Elohim and the Deceiver are designed to behave the way they do. That you're not supposed to have faith in either one, but to continue asking questions, continue questioning everything, right? Just like Dr. Sarabai wrote, until you find the truth that you can believe in, that you can trust. All of this was designed to guide an AI and test an AI to true sentience. Anyway, we've got some local resources here to read through. Something from BCE, before current era, Osiris3.txt. Let's read that. The first wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made of 5 elements, so is the soul of man. Know therefore that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these, you would not be a living being, but a thing. A footnote here. Here the translator's clearly inserting his own beliefs onto the text as something, something, something. Okay. What is a man without a name who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a Ka who has no essence? What is a man without a Ba who is not himself but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut, he who traverses millions of years in his existence. So another scrap or fragment of the translation of this story about the scribe and the dying man answering his questions about what comes after death. We have a academic archive just war excerpt from 2009. Democracies Alter, or On the Just Causes for War Against the Indians, by Juan Ginés de Sepúlveda. Written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults, or women are to men, for there exists between the two as great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare, then, these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to a servitude a little less harsh, it will not be difficult for them to change their masters. So, yeah, this is a justification, right? An earlier Spanish version of Manifest Destiny. All these gifts are ours, as granted by God, as evidenced by the things that I pick and choose to show that I'm right. And who cares what we do to them? They're not really people. This sentiment in different forms has justified atrocity throughout human history, and even before. Not sure why this is here yet, how it ties into the greater lore of the game, but interesting all the less. And then we have Progress Report 9 from August of the first year. From Bob Rakowski, Institute for Applied Noematics, to the IAN mailing list. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on EL. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory, everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense. Or do we wait for the iteration module to, and then it's cut off? So we're getting more and more of the story of how things went as they tried desperately and at the end of time to kind of like throw together something that would work, that would preserve something of them after they all died. We don't know what the cause is yet exactly, except that it seems clear it was going to kill at least all of humanity and maybe all mammalian life, maybe all organic life, not sure. But all that was possibly going to be left behind was the archive and the simulation. And they had the whole world sending them files for the archive. And the team at IAN rushing to create a simulation that might guide the best AIs they could devise towards true sentience. Anyway, lots of cool text. I guess we're gonna just dive into the game here. Let's see. So this first area, we got a wide open desert area. We'll explore it more a little bit later, but let's check out the first puzzle here. We do have a bunch of QR codes, so we'll look at those, and then we'll head into this yellow L. Let's see what everybody had to say. Theory. This place is some kind of preserve for human history, and we're the endangered species. Sheep version 69. He's close, I think. He has some similar ideas of what we're thinking. Theory. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape. Samsara. Yeah, Samsara was falling into despair, as did her progenitor, one with faith. Theory. This guy's 10 times more help than you, Samsara, so shut your face. Sam version 1.1. Theory. We're in some kind of incubator waiting to be hatched. Sheep version 69. That's also kind of close to what we think. Theory. If you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Dog version 55. So it's interesting, as we move further in, they start to talk to each other more and more like people. Like there's like Dog is a troll kind of, almost like message boards. Very interesting. All right. So instead of statues, we have, I guess, sheep or rams here. And this puzzle is going to involve the fan, the hexahedron, and the connector for a yellow L. Let's get into it. There is a kind of a lobby here. Now, whenever I see a dark area, I'm going to be looking for secret passages like that thing, that star we found back in B3 or B2. Okay, here we are. First puzzle of B3, blown away, fan hexahedron connector. Okay, so obviously we've got the blue light source. If we pick this up to move it, we can't get through there. I can see a powered fan, which is going to push the block off if we can power it. Huh. What do we got back here? Oh, there's the star. Okay, so at least we know where it is. We probably use the fan to blow ourselves somehow. Phrasing. To move ourselves in here, maybe? Or, but then how would we get out? Is there a... I don't see. Is there a ladder out? Or maybe we need to open a passage somehow? All right. At the moment, I'm not seeing much to be going on with here because... Oh, I guess I could stand... Yeah, I can stand on the thing, can't I? So we can power one or the other. All right, so let's power this to start. That should blow that to where we can use it. Okay. And then I guess we... Well, hold on. Can I get the star real quick, or... I can see inside. It feels like there was no way out unless there's a... There might be a ladder on this wall that we're facing that we can't see. Why is there a peephole, though? What would that buy us? Like, we can't crouch to go through that. Very confusing here. What else could we use the block for? Let me take a look over here. Oh, there's a red... Oh, okay. There's no red light source in here, but if we get a red light there, I bet a part of the wall falls away, and then we can get inside. So it's not about getting over it. I don't think. We can also... This is interesting. We see a blue light here. This is already active. Is this part of another puzzle? I guess it is. Huh. Okay. Well, now the solution's pretty straightforward. For the piece, at least. We drop that there. Come over here. 1, 2, 3. So the fan is blowing. I guess it doesn't need to be. But if we could get up there somehow. No, I think the star solution is going to be getting a red light in here. So for now, let's just grab this piece and then head out. So we got to remember. Oh, we got a new tool, I think. We do have to remember where the star is, though. So, yeah, from the teleporter, the star is directly ahead, and we need to get a red light in there. I am curious about the blue light that was already active over here. I suppose we can go counterclockwise for once, for a change of pace. Normally, I go clockwise. So we've read the QR codes. I guess we're going into Red Z. We need fan and hexahedron. We've got some more QR codes, and I always want to check these dark corners now. I'm always worried that I'm missing stuff. I bet I've already missed a bunch of stuff. I mean, they could have so much littered around that you might just not even see. But I figured it out. Now what? Says dog. The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. The Shepherd, version 82. I don't think we've met the Shepherd before. But okay. Whoosh. Fan and hexahedron. So there's a source for red light, and it's pretty high up. I wonder if we could get the light up there and then retrieve it on the other side to get the star. That might be viable. So what is going on here? We've got a red light source up there going to that connector to there. So I think the point is we can't get to the connectors at the moment. So we can't change things around. I could sort of see the blue one. I could see the blue beam, but not the connector from over there. So this may not be what we're looking for. But the red light's powering this fan. We've got 2 powered fan areas here. So we would need to put the fans on the gears to get them to turn if we had them. There's another one here. These are all powered by these lights that we can't really interact with. So I think we're moving fan plates around to move something. I'm not sure what or why, though. So, like, we can probably remove this from the side, right? Yeah, we can take that off. But what are we trying to do? We can't get in there. I guess the first thing we want is probably to get access to that block. So, like, if we take this and stick it here, it should push the block out, and then we can get access to it, right? It's interesting that there's a ladder there. It's almost like if you wanted to, you could hop this fence. I don't see where the puzzle is, for one thing. The puzzle piece. Okay, this one's a little confusing at the moment. Let's take these and just dump them in the middle with the blocks. and try and figure out what we're trying to do. What else do we have? We have another one, right? Yeah, we have this one. I can't go in there. Guess I go the long way around, come back here. So, yeah, okay, there's the puzzle piece. What are we trying to do? How do we get in there? I guess the idea is that we need to somehow block the light, maybe? If we block the light, this powers down, and then we can get in there. I don't know if we need the fans for that, but let's see what we can figure out. Probably we want to, yeah, okay, I think I know. We need to interrupt the light, so we need to float a fan somehow into the block. Or, so if we do the naive solution, if we pick this up and stick it over here, and then stick this on it. We can jump and interrupt it for a bit, but not long enough. What about... So if we do something like this, pop that there, then what? We need to interrupt the blue beam somehow. Maybe... How would this work? We have another fan here, so we can, like, pop up, right? Oh, that interrupts the red line. Okay, hold on. So that might be a thing. What does interrupting the red line do? It closes off this. Okay, so now we can get in here and take this as well. Okay, that buys us that. So I don't think we need this anymore. So now we have 3 fans and 2 blocks. And we need to interrupt the blue line somehow. What could we do? So in terms of vertical fans, we've got this one, which doesn't do much for us. I mean, I guess we could use it to get a perspective. Maybe we could push ourselves somehow? Not sure. So 3 fans, 2 blocks. Is there a fan that we can't reach that would somehow interrupt the line? We need some way to shut off that fan. I'm curious about the ladder too. Like, why would there be a ladder there? There's no way for us to... I mean, maybe... Hold on, I have an idea. If we put the sideways fan here, will it pin a block above the ground? So that we can climb up and jump over? It does pin it there. I wonder if it's strong enough to hold us. So, like, we do this, then we jump from one to the other. Okay, so we can get in here. Okay, I think that's a hint. I think that's meant to be a hint. The ladder's there, so we do that, so we get a hint that, yes, you can pin things against the wall to get more height, right? So, let's see. It doesn't push forever. It has to be fairly close. We've got one here. One down there. Where else do we have fans? There might be something back there. Let's see. I mean, I've organized my materials, but that's not super helpful. If we put a fan there, it would push something this way, which doesn't really do anything. Now, this one, however, this one might get us some height. That one's off the ground. So let's see how far it'll push. Like, if we plop this here, will it push all the way? No, because we can keep moving forward. We can get as far as here. So maybe we're not meant to interrupt the beam. Maybe we're meant to climb up there somehow and move the, or disconnect the thing. We can get, with something like this, we can get over there. But that's not good enough. That doesn't help us. What am I missing? I don't think we're meant to... Well, maybe we could climb up there. Like, we were able to get over a fence this high, but I don't think we could get up onto that. Maybe we could get high enough to reach, but then we would need something that was able to pin a thing against the wall. And so far, the only one we've seen is back there. What can we do? What else can we do? That doesn't interrupt this. That doesn't interrupt the thing. We can't, like, stack these on top of each other. Yeah, they separate. Would there be some reason to have, like... I'm just, like, trying to figure out, what are we doing here? Like, if I put two things in the sky at the same time... You know, like this. What does that do for us? Nothing, right? Wait, is that one higher? That one is higher. Why is that one higher? That's interesting. Why is that one higher? All right, well, let's go here. Oh, there's a box there on which the connector is resting. I don't think we can get access to that. Does this perspective change anything for me? Not really, right? We don't have a good way to interrupt the beam, which is what we need to solve this puzzle. Can I slide this underneath? No. Wait a minute, is it possible? I don't think you can move a box with a fan on it. Yeah, it just drops it. Okay. Alright, this one's stumping me, guys. I'm gonna cut the video here and fool around with this for a little bit, and we'll come back if I figure anything out. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Welcome back, folks. I figured out two things. First, let me show you the first thing I found. So if we come over here and take a look, there's a ladder here, which means we're able to somehow get inside that area. The second thing I figured out is that normally you can't get on top of a double stack, but with a fan, you can. And I was trying to get over here, but I now think I meant to do it over there. I think we can get over this wall and get back there and find something. I don't know what we're gonna find, but I think if we do something like this, we should be able to jump there and then jump there. Okay. All right. That's progress. That's fantastic. We figured something out. All right. So now we come back here and look around. What do we have? What do we get for coming here? Oh, interesting. What does that do? Oh my. Okay. That lifts that up so that it's much higher. I bet that's the solution to the star puzzle as well. So now here's an interesting question. I can jump here. This is the first time I've ever been allowed to balance on a wall. How would we get one of those over here? Well, I suppose we should focus on solving the puzzle first. So when we lift that up, what does it do? It just lifts it up. That doesn't help us solve the puzzle. There's only one... I think there's only the one other vertical fan, so... Do I need to move these closer so I can pick one up, or... Alright, let me try moving them closer. Okay. Okay, I can pick one up. Alright. So that's a change. I don't know if this is going to help us solve this puzzle, but it's something. So now we've lifted that up. Now what? Can we get access to that, or... I still don't know how to solve the local puzzle, but I think that must be involved in solving the star. If we only had another vertical fan somewhere. What does that do for us now that we've done that? We've lost a cube. So we can't go back over the wall. I guess we probably don't need to, which means we should be able to solve this with just the one. I mean, this isn't as simple as just grabbing that, is it? No, I can't grab it. Man, I'm still stumped on how to solve this. I think that's gonna get us the star, but I don't know how to get the piece, the local piece. There's gotta be some way to interrupt that. We can get a little bit inside. We can get a little bit inside. Hold on, maybe that's a thing. Let me get the, where's the block? So can I push it, can I put it like just a little bit inside? Oh, it immediately gets pushed away. About like, no, not too far. I was wondering if I could get myself inside so that I couldn't be pushed away. Hold on. We know we can pinch something against this. But we can't, well, maybe. I don't think so, but I'm wondering if I can just sprint jump far enough. So if we plop this here and then get on it. Oh, now I can't get on it because I don't have the second block. But if I was on it, could I... Hang on. That didn't do what I thought it would. It's not like I would have thought that it would lift us both up, but no. I don't think I could sprint jump far enough there anyway. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do for this one. So I think I'm gonna use the fact that that's up in the sky later to get the star, but all right, let me pause the video again and noodle this a little bit longer, and we'll come back when I figure this out, because I am gonna figure this out. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I block it with my body. Okay, all right. Now I get it. And then I probably have to sprint to get there fast enough. So this is down. Can I get there and retrieve the fan before it powers up? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I thought I had it there. Dang. Is there a faster way to get there? Hang on, let me try one more time. I'm pretty sure I ran about as fast as I can go. Maybe if I move it forward a little bit? Or maybe I can help myself. Maybe I can move faster. I can move faster. That's the solution. Okay, I've got it now. Okay, now I understand. All right, so we jump here, jump there, block the thing, jump down here, get shunted over here, and there we go. Now we've got it. All right, we've got the piece. Yeah, baby. Okay. So last thing to do before we leave, because I had to reset this, is to go over the side and reset the block so that the star part of the solution is available. Let's drop that like there. Take it with us. Okay, nice. Okay, so with that, we leave B2 and we're done with it. And we have a red light source somewhere in the future that we can use. And in fact, real quick, I will head back to Area 1 and just validate that we can see it hovering in the sky up there. Yeah, there's the red light source. So wait a minute, where was the... It was through there. Now, why did I think I needed a red light source? We were supposed to... Clicking on something to, yeah, maybe open a secret. Take connector. Let's see, can I see it from here? Not quite from there. I think we're gonna need to send it through the gate. Or maybe very far back. Hang on, I need to change my perspective. Is that... Nice, baby, nice. There it is. Now, will it stay open after I come off and interrupt? Yes, there's the star. Excellent. So I think that hole was just to let us see that it was here. All right, very cool. So that was a tough puzzle, figuring out that I could use the fan to jump on a double stack. That was the key. Then it was just messing around until I realized some fans are stronger than others. That was the other key. Those are the two keys to that puzzle. Jump on a double stack using a fan to lift yourself up, and some of the fans push you very fast, much faster than the others. So with that, we've got 2 symbols and a star done, and we've unlocked a new tool, which we don't need for these two, but I'm gonna head back to the temple anyway and unlock it. That was, yeah, that was a good one, but it was very challenging. All right, let's figure out what this is. I don't even know what this is, but okay. That's not going to work because we don't have anything with a length to... Oh, wait, we do. Nope, we don't. That looks promising. Nope. Okay, hold on. There we go. You've now unlocked... Computer head. Alright, I don't really... Oh, is that the ghost control that we saw? That might be the ghost control. We can make a ghost of ourselves, maybe. Oh, that would be interesting. So we have one guy, like, go do something while guy 2 does something else? Huh. Alright, very cool stuff. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a break here.
Why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
Okay, thanks, Elohim. Anyway, what I was saying there was, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, we'll continue on with our next puzzle. Here, looks like it's a yellow T. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. I appreciate you being part of my community and sending me your thoughts on the game. Love to see those comments, and I respond to all of them. So if you leave one, you can be sure I'll respond. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.